Concerns over the parties and concerts at the Corner Ballpark in Corktown are finally being addressed by the city. Council members were flooded with emails on the eve of the first big event of the season at the site of Old Tiger Stadium, one featuring rapper Young Jeezy. Jason Colthorpe is live in Corktown tonight, where the first big question is, Jason, will this weekend's parties go on?
The short answer, Kim, is yes, and that's important because the first part of the Jeezy event on Saturday is a giveaway for kids. And let's give a little background here. We've covered it a few times on our newscast, but neighbors don't have a problem with PAL. No one has a problem with PAL. The problem is some of the outside events PAL puts on that can get over the 90 decibel level that's allowed, or go past the 11 o'clock hour that's allowed, and leave the streets and the area trashed. The talk of the Corktown Neighbor Hangout Wednesday evening was about Young Jeezy. He's the special guest this Saturday across Michigan Avenue at the Corner Ballpark. It's one of two special event parties being put on by the Police Athletic League, which runs the ballpark.
It does get a little bit noisy, especially if it's about 2 o'clock at night.
Torian Thomas is a lifelong Corktown resident and grew up playing in PAL, so he sees both sides.
They're working to do good in the community, and these are some of the things they have to do to bring that good into the community. I mean, you're not going to please everybody all the time, right? But I think that this is just a simple issue of communication, right? And communication could probably solve a lot of the problems.
But neighbors say PAL has never communicated well with the neighborhood about events, or even to let them know about meetings to communicate.
I do have a concern. I think that the residents should have some say-so in what is happening in their community.
Their concern even caught City Council off guard at this week's meeting as they debated approving PAL's special events permits.
Concerts, entertainment, large parties that have been very disruptive to the quality of life.
Ultimately, everyone agreed to a trial run this weekend.
The idea is to approve this weekend, Friday through Sunday, and then to agree that we will continue to have dialogue about what true engagement looks like with this community, and really just overall the future of even hosting events at PAL.
Now, the COO of PAL went before City Council as well and reiterated something he's told me before. He wants to be a good neighbor, but they also want to try and stick to their strategic plan, which means putting on outside events that help them fund a lot of the good work that they do here. People who live in this area say a good neighbor would give us a heads up if they were putting on a party that might get a little dicey late into the evening. Kimberly?
So did you get a chance to talk to police, Jason? What did they have to say?
Police say if someone has a complaint about noise or anything out of control, call them. They will show up. And as you just heard, what happens this weekend will possibly affect things that happen the rest of the summer.
Sure.
So they will be watching and listening for sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
We'll be following it as well. Okay, Jason, thank you.